Game time, parm time. Hey food nerds, I'm Julian Fader, the Gastro Nerd, and this is the Super Bowl edition of the Gastro Nerd, where I give you super recipes for a Super Bowl. Now, what would Super Bowl be without the classic artichoke and spinach dip? Crowd favorite, not exactly a diet dish, but it is delicious for a reason. Main components of artichoke and spinach dip are spinach, frozen's easiest, artichokes, frozen's great as well. If not, you can use canned artichokes and just make sure they're nice and cut up like I did. Artichoke hearts, Parmesan cheese, mayonnaise, cream cheese, and sour cream. Healthy! And then a little salt, and I like a little chili pepper. So the first step, which I've started to do here, is I take my spinach and I cook it down just to make sure it's nice and defrosted, because you certainly don't want frozen artichoke and spinach dip. Then I'm gonna add my artichokes. I usually like to have a little bit more artichokes than spinach. You can have fun with whatever ratio. It's usually about a cup of spinach to a cup and a half of artichokes. You might need to add a little water to help it defrost depending on how stiff it is, but you want the water to cook out because you don't want a watery dip. You want it to be nice and thick and creamy. The one thing that can be a little bit harder is cream cheese. Yes, this is the end of my massive tub of cream cheese. Woohoo! You can microwave this, but I figure why not just put it all right into the pot. So let that cream cheese get nice and melty. Also, I love to serve this. You can do this with chips, toasted bread, whatever you want. Just dig in with a spoon. And also, it's warm now. It's best served warm. If you want to make it in advance, then you can also just stick it in a little baking dish and bake it right when you need to heat it up. So my cream cheese is nice and melted. Just a little pinch of salt. Remember, we're adding Parmesan cheese, which has a lot of salt. And I like a little chili flake. Chili. Just for a little spice. Not really spicy, but. So now that's nice and starting to look creamy and ooh la la delicioso. Then my mayonnaise. Yeah, for those of you who love mayo, enjoy that jiggle. Just kidding. My sour cream. I'm gonna turn the heat off now. Just regular sour cream. Mix it all in together. And last but not least, my Parmesan cheese. If you're gonna bake it, I definitely would say save some parm and sprinkle it on top at the end. My artichoke and spinach dip is done. It's nice and warm. It's perfect to serve. Like I said, if you wanna heat it up later, you can always bake it and the cheese will melt and it's awesome. I like to serve it with some simple sliced bread. You could serve it on crostini. I like little work, so I just dip it, dunk it, and call it a day. Time to dip into the dip. I mean, you saw what went in there. Sour cream, mayonnaise, Parmesan cheese, cream cheese. How bad can this be, right? For any game or any sort of party, this is a great go-to. It takes 2 seconds to whip up. You can keep most of the ingredients in your fridge or in your freezer for any time, and it's always a crowd pleaser. Thanks for watching the Gastro Nerd Super Bowl edition. Look out for my truffle deviled eggs recipe. This is also sure to be a game time favorite. Subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking this button over here, and stay tuned for more delicious nerdiness to come.